Forgive me.
His pupils are completely fixed. They're unreactive to light. There's just too much damn information for one man's mind to take.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Nick. I'm speaking to you for CriticalHit.net, and this evening we'll be reviewing the 5th installment in the Transformers franchise. Of course, that being Transformers: The Last Knight. Woo! Wow, this movie is phenomenal when it comes to the explosions. It's phenomenal when it comes to the plot holes. It's phenomenal when it comes to the lack of phenomenal, I suppose. Really, the plot of this movie is, it's all over the place. It makes no sense if you look at anything at the beginning that you expect to happen at the end, and it doesn't happen at the end. But hey, if you're in for a movie that has more splash than wax, you might enjoy it. I'm not quite sure what that means, but it probably means that if you're a movie-going person who enjoys watching things explode in your face and having no finesse and shine, then you might enjoy this. So that the plot is, yes, as I say, it's pretty bad. It starts a whole Arthurian thing with a drunk Merlin. I love the idea of a drunk Merlin. Unfortunately, it sort of falls apart from that. In fact, the beginning is my favourite part. It's very like Gladiator, I suppose. With the barbarians coming down and these other guys, we got a three-headed thing made out of metal that's going to screw you guys up. So yeah, that was quite cool. The beginning was quite fun. It then sort of went straight downhill into the abyss for the rest of it. And indeed, you actually do end up in an abyss with a robot that helps our couple, makes sushi for them and gives them a sort of dinner while they're under attack and heading down into the depths of the ocean to find some other craft. I honestly have no clue what this story is about. I've tried thinking about it, which is why I've got a plaster, and I really recommend, if you guys do want to watch it, don't think about anything. Probably go in there humming something. Just don't think, okay? The kids are going to love this movie like you cannot believe. So yeah, that's the plot. I mean, like I said, there is no plot. The humour inside said plot is bloody terrible. It's like a whole bunch of stoners got together whilst Stone Penn said script and agreed with it and said we're not going to change anything when we sober up. That's the sort of level of humor. You got vomiting things happening and dick jokes left, right, and centre. Also, I noticed in this movie the word shit is used every third or fourth word in a sentence. Not just by the Autobots, the Autocrats, or the fuck they're called, but also by the main actors, which you can kind of expect. You know, if I'm a human being and bombs about to land on my ass, I'm going to say shit a couple of times. But also by the dino, small little things that are like rats but spin cartwheel. No clue. But shit is said a lot, and bullshit in this movie. Actually, the 14-year-old Isabel. The actress is Isabel Mona, is that right? Or Mona? Be careful how you say that. But in the movie, she's like, oh, it's Isabel with a Z. There's some sort of clever fourth wall breaking going on there, guys. Well done. It's a picture about the rest of the movie. So her character is sort of set up in the trailers as being the next, I wouldn't say female, obviously not love interest because she's way younger than Mark Wahlberg. But she kind of is set up as sort of like a Sarah Connor kind of character, and yet she gets 10 minutes or 50 minutes in this movie, and her role basically makes zero difference and zero sense, which I think is a bit of a pity because I think she could have done a damn good job here. She seems to come across as quite legit oomph well, compared to the rest of the teraflops in this movie, which this movie will be, but it'll still bring in billions of money. So yeah, the characters in it are quite terrible. Anthony Hopkins is one of my favourite actors, and he's terrible in this. I can't believe I consider Anthony Hopkins let me down. Why? He doesn't get the sir for this review. He swings from being some kind of sociopath to being some kind of, I know all the answers because I'm part of a guild, short of his ring, which I was quite surprised I didn't have. He had this quite crazy, also a sociopath, a robot that looked after him, who made the sushi for people who were going down under. God, this movie is, the more you talk about it, the more you realize you probably are crippled with some ailment, like a lobotomy, which you might actually be pursuing after watching this movie. So either way, you either suffer from one or you're going to. So yeah, it's pretty bloody bad. The CGI is at a level that it's like loving your favorite thing and then eating too much of it, or drinking too much of it. I'm not going to say anymore, but in one sitting, you're going to get tired of it. It's like I was dragged around Italy years ago, decades ago as a matter of fact, and shown all these wonders. Didn't give a shit after 5 hours. All I wanted was an ice cream and bed. This is the problem with this movie. It shows you some of the best CGI action moves and stuff, but it's compressed so heavily, it may as well be a neutron star. You're not going to feel a goddamn thing after an hour. You'll be, oh, look at that. 1 second of that is probably another person's budget that they would dream of, and this movie has a budget of 260 million. That's just the movie, forget about marketing. And it's to me, it's wasted. It is really wasted. It is beautiful. I'm not going to deny it. It's beautiful. It's stupid as shit because the humor is rubbish. The characters are rubbish. They are paper thin. I did not like the gender balancing, the gender against each other, not against each other, sorry, but the way the girl's now suddenly in a dress, even though she was in jeans, and the guy's making a comment about her being a stripper. It's just very, like I commented about this on The Mummy as well. It's so obvious now. Drop it, people. Okay, come on, develop, grow. What else did I hate about this movie? It's such an obvious step up for the next movie, because there is going to be a next one, don't you worry. And I'm not even talking about the side movies, which are also happening. What else did I heavily dislike? The story where it says, you know, it becomes a very Martha-like Batman vs Superman. One thing happens that apparently has been laid out very clear, cannot happen, just happens, and we're like, okay, cool, have to accept it. Otherwise, how do we carry on? The writers are like, do you think you need to worry about that to carry on? Don't be stupid, let's go! And they carry on. So yeah, movie, lots of money spent on it, bloody stupid. Brilliant actors in it, some of them are brilliant actors in it. Again, coming across as just useless. Storyline makes no sense whatsoever. I'm sure you'll read about with my other colleagues' interpretations of it. And quite frankly, 3 out of 10. I would not recommend this to anybody. Unless you have really young kids, if you like who lack the attention spans of normal people because they're kids, or your cats. I'm sure your cat would love this. You put this in front of a cat, it won't move from the spot. It'll be too busy doing this. Yeah, it will love it. It'll absolutely love it for 2.5 hours, and then the thing will fall on its side from a heart attack or an aneurysm or something along those lines. Yeah, I would stay away from the movie and go and spend your time watching something a bit more fun like Cars 3, which is mediocre even at best, but at least it's a bit more fun than this. This is stupid, and quite frankly, I'm tired of it. It's become offensive now that someone, a director at this caliber, can make 5 movies, where everything except the CGI takes a backseat. And that to me is just, I mean, I'm surprised this director, he said a while ago that he wanted to stop doing them, but of course money counts. And this is, to me, the sickness that's in Hollywood right now. If money counts, screw the consequences, screw the integrity behind your project, as long as you're getting $1 billion, which you probably will get, as I said, from this movie. So yeah, this movie can itself, and I'm going to go back down and have my inner brain scraped out. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay with you.